Hey, Ruby. All right, it is great to be underway here in the playoff semifinals in Brooklyn. Second round, our semifinals presented by Google. So we're excited to be here. There's so much excitement for these semifinals out west, where the Las Vegas Aces, as you all know, and Dallas Wings and their rosters are headed to Game 2, and particularly here in the Northeast, with a Northeast matchup with the Liberty and the Sun, each on a quest for their first WNBA championship. But first, Ruby, we have a trophy to hand out to your mom, Breanna Stewart, as the 2023 Kia WNBA Most Valuable Player. There's been so much buzz for months now in the media, among fans, about who would be the MVP. And I think that absolutely speaks volumes about the depth and breadth of talent in the WNBA today. But there can only be one MVP. You know how close it was. But to Breanna, your teammates, your coaches, what a terrific season this has been for you. I know all of you will say there's more to be done, but the Liberty have come a long way since I joined the league in building a true championship mentality. And back in February, when Stewie took advantage of free agency to begin a new journey, she said, I decided to go to New York because I want to continue to be great. And then with her play, she did just that. She continued to be great, helping transform the New York Liberty, who entered the postseason a year ago as the number 7 seed. And what a difference a year makes. This year as the number 2 seed and winning the Commissioner's Cup championship along the way. Stewie's statistics speak for themselves, so I won't go in them. But I would be remiss if I did not note that she set a league record for the most 40-point games in a season, was voted the Kia WNBA Eastern Conference Player of the Month 3 out of our 4 months, and for the second year in a row was one of the top 2 vote getters in fan voting for the AT&T WNBA All-Star Game. So with that, I am proud to say thank you to Kia for sponsoring this award, and Stewie, congratulations on being voted for the second time in your career as the 2023 Kia WNBA Most Valuable Player.
We've never practiced this before, so I don't know how she's going to act. Right? First of all, I would like to say that I'm really proud to be here. And to have come back from injury and taken some big risks, and to have my wife Marta and Ruby here means the world to me. Hey, come here. You want to stand with mommy? Come here. To be a role model to you, Ruby, is really what keeps me going. And today, you get to see your mommy win MVP. You want to get down? I'm not sure. We're just going to be up and down. Since I entered this league, I probably demanded more of myself than anyone, and I want to be great every day. I've been that way ever since I dribbled around the block over and over again as a tall, lanky kid growing up in Syracuse, New York. Hey. Parenting is hard. Consistency is hard. And competing in the best women's basketball league in the world is hard. But I take pride in showing up every day and doing the hard things because that's what it takes and why I'm standing here today. Coco, what you said when you won the US Open stuck with me. I tried to carry I tried my best to carry this with grace, but honestly, to those who thought they were putting water on my fire, you were really adding gas. And now I'm burning so bright. I do my best to carry myself with grace and be a great teammate, and I want to be an example to Ruby about what it means to approach life with the humility and grit necessary to lead teams, to help others be great, and to win at things that matter the most. I'm grateful for this award, and I'm grateful for the privilege to play and do what I love. I'm grateful for my teammates. I see you guys snuck in there. My coaches, our front office, Clara and Josiah, Wasserman, the fans, to Puma, Cliff, Darabody, to my family, my grandparents, my dad, obviously, wifey, and to the people who voted for me. And I'm also grateful for the people who didn't, or who are mad at the people who did because the buzz around this race is too good for our league. Rivalry is good, and the business doesn't go on without the fans, so thank you. To all the players, we make each other great by showing up to compete every night and by standing together through adversity. We flipped the Senate, we helped bring BG home. We can do things beyond many's imagination, and I'm really proud of the work that got me here. And now, being a two-time MVP of this league and the first to bring the award home to the Liberty, a franchise whose legacy is built by players whose shoulders I stand on. This one is for all of us, and we are not done. Thank you for everybody being here.
Thanks, Stewie. We have time for a few questions.
Stewie, Doug Farmer, the AP. Your life's changed a lot since the last time you won this award, family and such. What does it mean now, a few years later, to win again? And as you mentioned, to be the first New York Liberty player ever to win this award?
Yeah, I was thinking about it a little bit, and the last time that I won this award, comparing to now, obviously being married, having a baby, expecting another one on the way, rupturing my Achilles. It's been a roller coaster of a journey, but I wouldn't wish it to be any other way, just to continue to show that, resiliency works. And no matter the highs and lows, you just continue to keep pushing forward. And to be the first Liberty athlete to win an MVP, I think is huge. I'm excited to share it tonight with the fans, but it just continues to show what this franchise is doing, where we're going to continue to go, and I'm proud to be the first.
Cassandra Negley with Yahoo Sports. When you look at this one compared to your first one, were there any big similarities in the offseason with how you prepared, or even as the season went on with how you felt about your play?
I think just trying to be great, and really the thing behind that was being healthy, and to be able to come out every single night from 2018 to now 2023 and know that, the body of work that I put in is undeniable, and making sure that, I have that to fall back on every single night, and believing and knowing that I'm great and showing everyone what greatness is.
Hey, Breanna, congratulations. This was a really tight race, 3 players going back and forth all throughout the season, really. How have you seen the league in your time as a pro continue to grow? And what do you think the next phase of the W is, seeing a 40-game season like this?
Yeah, I think it's been an unbelievable season as a whole for the WNBA, and really to see what all the top players have done is only going to continue to make this league shine brighter and be better. And the fact that there's multiple people in the conversation, obviously AT and Asia had amazing seasons, just showed that, we're reaching new heights and we're doing things that we've never been done before. And we're continuing to show that greatness shines in many different ways. And the fact that this race was unbelievably tight is kind of crazy. But I'm happy to be standing up here today.
Hey, Stewie, Jackie Powell with The Next. You talked in your speech about doing hard things. Mm-hmm. And so I'm curious what type of moment tonight is for you. It's this juxtaposition of the celebration alongside a must-win tonight.
Mm-hmm. It's a juggling act today. The ability to do many things and balance it all. Obviously very happy to be up here, happy to have my family here. But the moment I step off this podium, it's time to lock in for the game. And that's what I intend to do, understanding that, like I said, with parenting, you're throwing a lot of curveballs and you never know what to expect. So today was obviously an emotional day, happy day, and I'm excited to be able to use basketball as my outlet, which it always has, and go out there and do what I do.
Stewie, Howard Mandel with the Next. Congratulations. Two just quick accounting questions. I know historically your awards have gone in your parents' house. Is that where this is going? Is there still enough room? Just take us through that. And then just also wanted to know, obviously they're having these life changes. Take us inside what it felt like the moment to be able to tell Marta that you won, to tell Ruby that you won. Where were you and what was that like?
To be honest, I don't know where the trophy is going to go. The first one has been in Ruby's reach, and she's been moving it a little bit, so we'll be out of reach. But the moment that I told Marta, shortly after Kathy called me, was emotional for both of us, just because as a former player, she knows what it takes to be great and to be able to balance both. And I wouldn't be able to do it without her. So it was a moment for us to celebrate it all and, let our emotions flow freely. But I wouldn't be able to do this without her.
Stewie, how do you feel like motherhood, even being a wife, has impacted you as a person, impacted you on the court, and just really made this whole experience different for you compared to where you were 5 years ago?
I think motherhood has given me perspective, and the same of, having a wife and having a family is understanding that, there's so many things that happen throughout a basketball game, good, bad, turnover, missed shot. And it's like, but look at who I get to come home to, and understanding that and wanting to be great for them and show Ruby that if she wants to play basketball someday, then these can be her goals or whatever she wants to do, and having that type of approach and perspective. And I think it also comes from coming back from injury, understanding that you never know when your last moment on the court will be, or when you're going to have to come back from something tremendous, and appreciating every second after that.
Stewie, congrats. Bruce Beck, NBC4 New York. Back to business for a minute. How do you expect your club to respond tonight, down 1-0 in this series?
I expect us to respond really well. Obviously, Connecticut played well and on Sunday, and we're ready to bounce back tonight. We know that this is a home game, and we have to, really use the energy behind our fans and our crowd. And we've talked over schemes and everything like that, but it comes down to the way we play. And we want to be the aggressors. We want to play fast. We want to rebound. We want to run. And I think we're ready to do that.
Hi, Breanna. Andrew Crane with the New York Post. You've been a part of plenty of successful teams with plenty of talented players. I'm curious, how have you changed as perhaps the focal point or the leader of those teams compared to maybe when you were in college? How do you approach the leadership role of such a talented team differently?
Yeah, I think now I approach the leadership role a little bit different than college by embracing it and understanding what it takes to get to this point, and having a leader like Sue Bird as someone that I've learned so much from, and taking that to this Liberty team and making sure that the experience is accounted for. And if anybody needs anything, that I'm here, and it's vice versa. And that travels throughout our entire organization by the way that we carry ourselves, and being role models, and showing what we can do on the court, and making sure that we always leave it on the court.
Thanks so much.